I'm Dude, the Doer Sports, the Duke of Entertainment. Sports fans, let's talk sports! The Dallas Mavericks, Mark Cuban. Stuff has just gone down this week that is crazy. Sexual harassment of women in the workplace of the team president. Mark Cuban opening his mouth about let's tank and getting fined for it. And that's not all that could happen to the team. Mark Cuban could be suspended for the next season, and he could lose draft picks. This is a bad thing for the Dallas Mavericks. This is a really bad thing because we're trying to rebuild a team, and just watching them against the Lakers, they were they were real. They were down 23-5 against the Lakers. That's bad. But even if they came up, even if they came back at the team, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Gracious. The Mavericks are having the worst trouble than any team I've ever seen. And Mark Cuban, he seriously needs to shut his mouth. They need to somebody needs to tell him, shut up, be quiet, don't say anything. We don't approve of what you're saying, don't say it. And they, the guy, the team president that was messing with the girls, sexual harassment, this is not just a thing, one time thing. This is, everybody knew about this guy. Everybody knew. They said, stay away from this guy. Don't get trapped in an elevator. Don't, make sure you're not in it alone with this guy at any time. Because this is what this guy will do. This is what this guy will do, and this is what he is capable of. So the troubles just seem to mount up to the freaking sky. And the thing that I can think about is this is going to hurt the team really bad. Why was Mark Cuban harboring, having him on the staff? I could get that you don't want some people to have anybody other company, but why don't you fire him? Why don't you fire him? And you defend the person that he sexually harassed, or help her bring charges against that guy. Don't stand behind the shadows and just, hey, I'm trying to protect him. Mark Cuban, you weren't trying to protect him. You weren't trying to protect him at all. All you were doing is trying to keep your side of things, of the good side of the Dallas Mavericks, still the good side, so nobody would get any idea or have any fathom of what's going on. It's not right. It's not right at all. You were wrong in what you did, and I think you have to talk about it and tell the public, or publicly apologize for what you did. And thank you. Look, push that over there, and this is what. There's no word for it. It's not good. It's not good at all. And I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. You're gonna put your brand and your team captain before a girl that was sexually harassed, or this could be many girls that this happened to. This is not just one. I'm sure that this is not one. I don't know what you were thinking, Mark Cuban. I seriously don't know what you're thinking. Business, or making sure somebody gets justice, somebody knows about what's happening to this girl, that she can't work in her job without being harassed bothered that this stuff shouldn't be in the NFL. This shouldn't be in the this shouldn't be in the NBA. This shouldn't be in any kind of sports. And you set the precedent for bad example of what an owner should do. And you pretty much screwed us too. You had to open your mouth. Oh, we should tank. Why don't you shut up and stop putting your freaking foot in your mouth, Mark Cuban? Quit putting your foot in your dang mouth. You're pretty good at that, and I know I'm good at putting my foot in my mouth because I'm an expert at that. I've done it my whole life. But sometimes when you're in business, and sometimes when you're in a high level company or a sports team, you need to shut up. It, break takes a lot, Mark Cuban. Now we could lose a freaking, not just draft picks, not just your spended, your company, the Mavericks image is tarnished. People are going to be talking about this for a long time. This is bad press. You don't need bad press when you're trying to build a team. You need to have all your ducks in a row. At the start, when you found out that guy did what he did to that girl, you should have talked to that girl. You should have fired his. You should have fired his. You should have fired him. You should have freaking fired him. Plain and simple. And told that girl, I'm going to do whatever I can to get justice for what he did to you. But you didn't think about that. You thought of the business. You thought, if I put it in my chest and everything, it'll go away. Well, it's not gone away. And this is pretty much going to be a big story. And you're in the spotlight. But not for a good thing, Mark Cuban. But you know what they say, you gotta lay in your bed that you made for yourself. Great job, Mark Cuban. Awesome, radical, cowabunga.